Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow of Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, man. Errol Spence was a no-show at the Wilder Ortiz 2 card. He was expected to be there. So pretty much what does that mean? And then his mugshot did show up, which nobody really knows how long it was. I heard it was like 2 days ago from the article being written or whatever situation it is. Heard a lot of stories about it. But let's talk about it. We back, Goodfellow Sports TV. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And what's so funny about it is Errol Spence is kind of holding up Danny Garcia's next fight. Okay, right now they're talking about what they're going to do with his championship belts. Champion of recess, Emirates Championship. Is he going to retain his WBC? Is he going to retain his IBF? And, you know, Qdoba and Louis, the guy who beat Luis Collazo last time out, Olympia, is going to fight for the vacant IBF or the interim title. So at the end of the day, they are really trying to figure some things out. But him not showing up to Wilder Ortiz 2, that just confirms to me that, you know, he really might be in a position of, you know, not being ready to fight. And, you know, people pointing out that Mauricio Suleiman said they checked the medical records and he shouldn't miss no time. And, you know, his face, a lot of that shit can heal. You know what I'm saying? A lot of scrapes, and I'm pretty sure he got an opportunity to heal up from all of that situation. And I heard that he had a cast on his hand in his pocket in that video. I mean, that picture to the left. So really don't exactly know what's going on with him. But knowing that he was a no-show this weekend, and they was telling people he was expected to be there, just let you know that, you know, everything isn't good with him. Okay, so you don't know if you're gonna see him for the Jamil or the Jamal fight. Jamal fight December 7th at the Barclays Center versus Dennis Hogan. Maybe he makes his appearance there. Then you go down to December 21st. Jamil Charlo and Tony Harrison rematch. And then December 28th, you do got Gervonta Tank Davis taking on Gamboa in Atlanta. So you do have a few more fight dates for him to make, but he is holding up what Danny Garcia wants to do, because Danny Garcia does not want to fight Ugas or Sean Porter without a title being on the line. So at that point, you may see him fight a guy, you know, like Josito Lopez now. You know what I'm saying? And then once again, the fans don't get what they want. Don't nobody want to see no Danny Garcia and no Josito Lopez. And then, you know, PBC get off to a bad start, but he facing like a DWI charge, and people saying, well, he already got probation. Well, I ain't heard that or nothing like that. So he facing a DWI charge, which he got money. He'll be able to, you know, get the lesser of the punishment on that. So I don't think that's a huge concern. But the WBC said they got the medical records from Errol Spence, and that he'll be back and he won't miss no time. But at the end of the day, what is not missing time then? Because if the mandatory is Sean or the mandatory is Danny Garcia, whatever y'all want to say the mandatory is, it's no tune-up then. Like, he need to be going into a Danny Garcia fight in April or May, whenever he coming back. He needed directly to be going into that fight. And then after that, he needed to directly go into an IBF fight. You know, Mauricio Suleiman Jr. is lying his ass off, because if he was good enough to not miss no time, then that would indicate he would be ready for January 25th. But the fight, Danny Garcia fight, was supposed to be announced last night. And it didn't get announced because they're negotiating with Errol Spence as what he going to do with his titles. Now, I don't know if Errol Spence is in on that negotiations, or obviously they have to bring the final word to him and he has to sign off what's going to happen. But, you know, right now, Errol Spence is affecting boxing in so many ways, because he was supposed to fight Manny Pacquiao at the end of the year. Now, I don't know if Floyd was going to let him fight Pacquiao, and then when he got injured, Floyd was like, well, I might as well take the fight. Or was Floyd like, soon as Errol think he about to get the Pacquiao fight, I'm going to take it from him. You know, with Floyd, I think most of us believe it was the latter half of that, where he was never going to let Errol fight Pacquiao again. He was coming back. But you got probably some that believe that Floyd only came back. Floyd only came back because of the because Errol got injured. But right now, now that the Pacquiao fight is off, you know what I'm saying? Because he's supposed to get that fight at the end of the year. So now the effect is now Floyd can come back and get the fight. Now we don't get a good fight January 25th, a pay-per-view between him and Danny Garcia. Now, with him holding up the division, if he do hold on to the belts, now we in a situation where Danny Garcia not going to take a risk versus Sean Porter or Ugas because there's nothing on the line. And his fight being held up because of Earl, he probably going to fight Lopez, which nobody going to see. Now, Lipinets and a dude that beat Collazo Qdoba is going to fight for interim IBF belt. At the end of the day, he holding the division up. This wasn't no freak accident like Pernell Whitaker walking up the street and getting hit. This was his own doing. At any time miss. Now if he had, the car just got out of control and, it wasn't, he didn't have nothing in his system, that's different. You know what I'm saying? But this dude was driving under the influence or whatever it was. He should be stripped based off that merit. He is a criminal right now. Well, he's proven innocent. He's innocent till proven guilty. He should be stripped off. This wasn't no damn accident where like I slip and fall or hurt my ankle or break my hand. This dude, if he convicted, he should be stripped of his titles. He should have to go to rehab. Real talk. He did this. He got behind the wheel intoxicated of a Ferrari. Not a bucket. Not a slow ass fucking Dodge Journey or some shit like that. He did it. He should be, it shouldn't even be no talks about it. They shouldn't even be holding it up. He should be stripped right now. Right now for what he did. And being champion of recess. And if he get convicted or he plead guilty, then he should have to work his way back up to top 15. Real talk. He did this shit. This NFL nigga be suspended for like 8 games. When he got healthy. NBA, they would have suspended him too. But he infected the whole welterweight division right now. You can be responsible for Floyd coming back. He could be responsible for Danny Garcia and the shitty ass fight, not announcing the fight this weekend. So, people gonna try to, spin it how they want to spin it. But he was a no-show. And why was he a no-show? Because he ain't doing well right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe his mouth not doing well. Maybe, whatever the situation going on, hurt his hand in the cast. I wouldn't believe shit the WBC say. Nothing. Not in that situation. And, at the end of the day, if the doctor, if he do come back, well, okay. He need to come back and no tune-ups. He need to come back and fight his WBC and IBF mandatory in that order. That's it. Because he doing the same shit Keith Thurman doing. I told y'all he like the same. They did the same thing with Keith Thurman, man. They financially financed the hunger to come out of Keith Thurman. Same thing for Errol Spence. They put him on pay-per-view when it wasn't pay-per-view. They overcompensated him because guys didn't want to fight him on their side of the street. And right now, he got all the money before he actually put all the hard work in. The type of money that he was getting, that's the money you're supposed to get for fighting Thurman. That's the money you're supposed to get like he fought Shine, fighting Garcia, fighting Bud. That's them type of paydays. They pay him all that money to fight old ass Lamont Peterson and guys like that. Like, come on. He supposed to still be in the hunger stages. He ain't hungry no more. He content. Just like Keith Thurman, man. He was KOs for life, and Earl was man down, and man stopped going down, and KO stopped coming for life. And they switched up quick as hell. They switched up quick as hell because the money hit it. What Jay-Z said, I was fine to the dough, to my mind. What he said, I was fine until the I forgot what he said, but what he said when the dough hit his mind, that shit changed up. It was Unreasonable Doubt. I'm still tired, man. But hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, or you always can hit me up on Twitter too. Twitter, email and Twitter is the two fastest ways to get in touch with me. Other than that, want to make a donation, link subscription, best way to donate, share the video. One time for the one time, Goodfellas Sports TV. We go.